San Francisco 49ers tight end George Kittle faces an uncertain status for Sunday night's crucial matchup against the Chicago Bears, creating headaches for both the team and fantasy football managers in championship week. The All-Pro has already missed 5 of his team's 15 games this season, and a sixth absence appears increasingly likely. Kittle is listed as questionable for Week 17 due to an ankle injury that kept him sidelined from practice all week. Missing every practice session typically indicates a player won't suit up on game day, though NFL Network's Ian Rappaport reports Kittle plans to test the ankle pregame to determine his availability. That last-minute decision timeline creates significant complications. The Sunday night kickoff makes Kittle's uncertain status particularly problematic for fantasy managers playing in championship games. By the time his official status is announced, all afternoon games will have concluded, eliminating most backup options. Fantasy owners must develop contingency plans rather than waiting until the last possible moment. If cleared to play, Kittle should absolutely be inserted into all lineups without hesitation. He's averaging the third most fantasy points among all tight ends this season, making him an elite option whenever healthy. His combination of receiving ability and after-catch prowess makes him one of the league's most dangerous weapons at the position. However, based on his practice status throughout the week, expecting Kittle to receive clearance seems unrealistic. Zero practice participation rarely translates to game day availability, especially for a physical position like tight end that requires full mobility and explosiveness. Fantasy managers should operate under the assumption he won't play and prepare accordingly. The backup plan requires careful consideration. Fantasy owners have 2 primary options: either roll with someone from earlier Sunday games or grab Kittle's backup or another tight end from prime time slots to plug in once he's officially ruled out. Each approach carries distinct advantages and risks. Starting an earlier game tight end provides certainty, but sacrifices Kittle's upside if he miraculously plays. Waiting for the official announcement preserves the possibility of using Kittle, but limits backup options to players in Sunday night's game or Monday night if your league allows it. Jake Tonges serves as San Francisco's backup tight end and has been remarkably serviceable in Kittle's absence throughout the season. His 4 receiving touchdowns rank 4th on the team, behind Juwan Jennings, Kittle himself, and Christian McCaffrey. That production demonstrates Tonges has legitimate fantasy value as a streaming option. Tonges benefits from playing in Kyle Shanahan's offensive system, which consistently creates opportunities for tight ends. The play design generates favorable matchups and easy completions, making backup tight ends in San Francisco more fantasy relevant than most backups across the league. Chicago's defense presents a favorable matchup for tight ends, having struggled at times to cover the position throughout the season. If Tonges receives expanded playing time, he could produce solid fantasy numbers against a Bears defense focused on limiting San Francisco's star receivers. The 49ers desperately need this victory to keep their playoff hopes alive. They're battling for positioning in a crowded NFC wildcard race, making every remaining game crucial. Whether Kittle plays or not, San Francisco must execute offensively against a tough Chicago defense. For fantasy managers, the recommendation is clear. Don't wait around hoping for good news. Secure a backup plan early, whether that's Tonges or another reliable option. Championship weeks demand decisive action rather than hopeful waiting. For breaking fantasy football news and comprehensive NFL injury updates, subscribe to USA Today News and gain the information edge you need to win your league championship.